Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Gemini, for April 2018. So it's for you, my gorgeous Gemini, for April 2018. It is a lovely month, it is a wonderful month, and there is so much to actually look forward to. To start with, you are going to socialize with people a lot. You are going to be in touch with your friends. You are going to have this wish to actually reconnect with the people you haven't seen in a really long time. But above all, it's a lot going to be about relationships. It's a lot going to be about friendships. It's a lot going to be about you reconnecting with people, you connecting with people, and you just kind of rediscovering and discovering yourself in such a way. Your number 4, it's your number this month. Number 4 is very significant. Number 4, it's very powerful. And number 4, it means like it's all about actually getting together and coming together with yourself with a certain terms, that there is a certain need to make and to have a certain balance in your life, and especially when it comes to your friends, your relationships, your friendships, your family members, and your love and things like that. It is all going to be really important, and it is all going to start making sense this month. And also number 4 is very significant because it's number 4. It also means that you're about to chill out, you are about to relax, you're about to, like kind of calm down with the certain things that are like kind of stressing you out. And if there's certain situations that were making you like quite anxious and stressed, in the last few months, you are about to be able to actually chill out and relax a little bit. And it's not only about that, this is the actual product, and this is all the results of your past efforts. So I think it's absolutely wonderful. But what number 4 is also going to do, is going to have a direct impact on us and our relationships. And if we are not in relationships, perhaps this is going to be the month when we are really going to be ready to go out there and just meet people and meet someone new and things like that. So it's absolutely wonderful. On another hand, what else I was going to say, that when it comes to your health, you see, when it comes to your health, there is kind of like a slight sensitivity when it comes to your digestion. But this slight sensitivity when it comes to your digestion is just going to be caused by the fact that you are going to need to make certain changes when it comes to your diet. So this is not so much about your stomach or so much about your digestion. This is about the fact that you're gonna need to make a certain changes when it comes to your diet. Now you could be like completely like 100% like, oh yeah, healthy, completely healthy and all that. Yeah, that's great. But sometimes when you are even healthy, and sometimes when we think that our diet is absolutely perfect, and every single thing that we take, it's absolutely perfect, doesn't mean necessarily that this is all that we are taking. It's all what we are meant to be taking. So for example, if your diet is absolutely perfect and everything is super perfect and healthy, then try to see what else you could bring into your diet, because it's going to be unbalanced this month. This diet is going to be unbalanced, and that's why you're going to need a balance. And if you're aware of the fact that you're maybe not eating healthy, if you're aware of the fact that you need to change your diet a little bit, then of course this is going to be absolutely perfect time to to kind of like try to eat healthy, try to eat natural, try to eat organic if possible, try to eat lots of fruit and vegetables and drink water and things like that, because when it comes to your health, your balance is going to be like a little bit affected. And now on another hand, what is really good is that when it comes to like a longer ailments and long illnesses and things like that, if you haven't seen any improvements, this is going to be the month when you're going to be able to see improvements, and this is automatically going to have a really positive impact, a positive influence on you. And the energy levels are coming up. The energy levels are going to feel absolutely brilliant straight away from the beginning of the 1st of April 2018. You will be able to feel much better, you will be able to feel much lighter, you will be able to feel kind of really cool when it comes to your actual energy levels, which is going to reflect on you in such a sense that you will want to plan things, you will be very positive and things like that. Okay, right at the beginning of the 1st of April, this is right on this very particular first day of April, this day It's going to be very interesting. This day is going to be very powerful because it is just the whole new determination it's going to come through, and that determination that is going to come through is just going to help you to tackle problems and to tackle things that have been bothering you for a really long time, to tackle things in your life that are kind of stagnant and that didn't have any changes, that didn't have changes in a really long time. It's just the determination that is going to come through, and this determination that is going to come through, it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing, because it's just going to push you and direct you towards the actual problems that have been bothering you for a really long time, which is absolutely brilliant. And also there is a decision that you are going to make that is going to be very significant, and that decision that you are going to make is going to be so much connected to your third psychic eye, and it's going to be so much connected to your own intuition, and it's going to be connected to your own spirituality. What I highly suggest is sorry, I have my moments, okay? Oh god, sorry. Okay, so what I really highly suggest is like to get like lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is one of the most beautiful crystals in my mind, one of the most powerful crystals in my mind, and this is also known as a stone of an ancient Egypt. Lapis lazuli is absolutely wonderful, especially when we are in touch with our subconscious mind, especially when we are in touch with our spirit guides, especially when we are in touch, you know, with our intuition so much. Lapis lazuli helps us to be in touch even more. It enhances the power of our third psychic eye even more, but above all, it helps us to single out the really important spiritual messages that we would normally miss out on. This lapis lazuli comes with a sterling silver setting and comes with like a sterling silver chain, and you can also go get this on my website. Okay, I highly recommend this because it's going to help you to kind of get hold of spiritual messages and understand spiritual messages that you normally wouldn't kind of single out. Okay, the second important day is going to be on the 16th of April. Now the 16th of April is very significant for those of you, for all of you who were focusing on certain things, for all of you who were focusing like on a certain success and a certain progress, okay? And if you were waiting for the changes to have from the certain progress that you started in your life, this could be like a work, this could be career, this could be finances, and this could be your life in general. 16th of April is going to be very significant, amazingly significant day, because this is going to be a huge progress that you are going to have, sense and feel on that day. And also when it comes to like fertility, okay, and things like that, when it comes to like if you wanted to have a baby and you know, if you wanted to have a child, also, you know, that the 16th of April is going to be very significant because you will be very fertile on this particular day. Don't you know, like, don't say I didn't let you know. no, but it's just basically so it's the 16th of April, so it is the day when you're gonna be very like a fertile, and basically, and also on another hand, what else I was going to say, that 16th of April is also going to be very powerful because it is because of that particular accomplishment that you are going to have. That accomplishment that you are going to have and feel and sense is also going to give you the whole new direction, okay? And in life, it's going to reveal the whole new direction, and it's just going to make you feel like you want to explore a bit more, and it's just gonna be really the right thing for you to do, because this is just going to happen at the right time. On the 29th of April is the third day that I want you to pay attention to. 29th of April now wouldn't be the best day to try to start something new, to sign something, or if you are able to move this day or to change this day, if you do need to sign something on this particular day, if you are able to change that day, that's great. But if you can't change that day, just kind of keep as many things to yourself. And also maybe if you get like a black obsidian, you see this beautiful, it's not only just a gorgeous and ever so powerful crystal, but the black obsidian is just so powerful because it helps you a lot if is having some kind of negative impact on us, on our spirit, on our energy, it can affect us. It all depends how powerful these other people are. By wearing a black obsidian, it helps you a lot to protect yourselves against the negative energies, but also it kind of helps you to ground yourselves. It's a very, very powerful crystal indeed, and I highly, highly suggest to wear this if you do need to start something new, sign something, or like start some kind of negotiations, and they do happen to be on the 29th of April. Just wear something like this to protect yourself if you can't change that particular day. Okay, but let me just tell you something. What else is very interesting on 29th of April, and this is completely different to what I just said. Another thing that I want to say to you, there is going to be like a tiny little disappointment that you will have on this day. This tiny little disappointment that you're gonna have is just going to be something to do with like your certain progress and something that you were hoping and maybe just didn't work out the way you wanted it to work out. Of course, it's not everything going to be in this life, in this world, how exactly we want it to be. This is the rule of life. This is the way the life is. This is the way it is. We are all different spiritual beings and having a different spiritual experience. On one hand, we are the same, but on another hand, we are just all so different. My God. Okay, so there is going to be the little disappointment that you are going to have on the 29th of April, and that little disappointment that you are going to have, it's actually going to be really good for you. Yin yang, because from the little disappointment, there is going to be first you're going to be like, oh God, and then just like very shortly later it's just going to be complete turnaround, complete yin yang, and it's all going to happen on the same day. And what's going to happen now, that little disappointment is going to motivate you even more, and you're going to become even more powerful after that moment, after that point. So wherever you direct your energy towards, it should do really, really well, and it should be really powerful. So that is going to make you even more creative, and that is going to make you even more like just to explore things, and because there is a certain self-confidence that is going to come through, that is just going to become so significant indeed. Okay, what else I was going to say is that very first part of April 2018, it is just all going to be about new beginnings. New beginnings are going to come in such a way because there is going to be a certain strength that you are going to have, a certain power that you are going to have, and that particular power is automatically going to make you realize that you need to change your balance a little bit. You're fine, you're doing great, but now it's time for things to start changing. You're going to need to start changing balance a little bit, and there is advice, spiritual advice. I wonder if it's me, but there is a spiritual advice that you are going to get from a man, from a male person. That particular spiritual advice is like, this person is your spiritual teacher, is your spiritual advice, this person is your messenger, and this advice that you are going to get, it's going to be absolutely perfect. This is the advice that you are going to use in order to edit your own balance, in order to get where you want to get in life. Okay, you will realize that you are absolutely on the right track, but it's just going to take slightly longer to do, slightly longer in order to get where you want to get exactly. But it is going to be the situation where you're going to realize that you need to move on from a certain situation as well. The certain situation is coming to an end, and that certain situation didn't change in a really long time. You were trying, and it didn't work. Now just get rid of it because it's the right time indeed. Okay, and what else I was going to say, what I find quite wonderful is the fact that as soon as you kind of start thinking about a certain stage in your life that just came to an end, automatically there is a new preservance, and automatically there is a new vision that you are going to have. And also very shortly after, you're just going to feel really free. You're going to feel like a free spirit. You're going to feel really light as well. And also the motivation is just going to be amazing. The motivation that you're going to have from your spiritual leader, from your messenger, is just going to be really amazing, because it's going to help you to realize certain things about your life, and it's going to make it to get a passion back. Get that passion back in your life and be happy again. I'm not saying that you've been miserable, but you know, sometimes we could be so much happier, and sometimes we just worry subconsciously about certain things in life, and we don't realize how much it actually takes away from us. The second part of April is really interesting because, my God, this is so beautiful. You're going to feel very spiritual. You're going to be able to feel your own spirituality. You're going to be able to sense your own spirituality absolutely absolutely wonderful. And you will want to kind of focus on your home, you will want to focus on your living arrangements, and this is absolutely perfect to actually do go with this particular flow when it comes to the actual energy of April, because it's even more enhanced, it's even more powerful, and it's going to be absolutely wonderful. I can actually see you like working in your home, working in your living arrangements. You could even do in the garden, working in the garden, you know, wherever you think that you can put a little bit of impact to make it a little bit more spiritual. But you will be able to sense this, you know. Maybe you will buy like a little crystal, maybe you will buy something that means to you so much, you know, it all depends. But this is going to be absolutely interesting because you will be able to kind of, you know, like a focus on your home, and this is going to have a direct impact on you, your health, and the people around you, of course. And there is also going to be a certain situation that is going to appear the mid-April that is going to test your karma, that is going to test your karma. When your karma is tested, what do I mean by that? When your karma is tested, it's basically the spiritual experience, a very spiritual experience that becomes a very unusual experience. That very unusual experience is very much connected to the situation that is completely unknown and unusual to you and unusual to us. And that particular situation just makes us to react in a certain way. And it all happens so quickly that without the realization, we react and we don't even think sometimes, you know, because it's going to require a quick reaction. Quick reaction. Why is karmically connected? Because it's going to require from you to react in a certain way in order to help to someone, something else, someone is going to be involved with this, whether it's going to be a human, whether it's going to be an animal, whether it's going to be an act that directly impacts other people or other animals. It all depends. Just like, I'm not saying to make sure to do everything good, but just to prepare, you are going to be karmically tested, okay? And this is going to be like at the mid-April 2018. So it's going to be the situation that is going to put you on test, like kind of with your own spirituality. How would you react in a certain way, okay? But straight after that, there is a certain strength that you get, okay? And there is this financial situation is going to start improving the mid-April. I can see that your financial situation is going to start improving mid-April, and especially when you thought that things are not doing that great, that things haven't maybe changing that much, or you haven't seen any more changes after this point, well, you will be surprised, because there's a big wish it's going to come through. A big problem is also coming to an end, okay? And you know, by the time you get to the third part of April, what I really like is like you're gonna feel very adventurous, and it's not only about the fact that you're gonna feel adventurous, but it's about the fact that there is something very good about to start manifesting in your life, Geminis. You are really having interesting April, to be quite honest with you, because it's just a little bit of absolutely everything going on here. The third part of April, as I said, there is going to be an adventure that you will want to go on, and it's just the power and strength and spirituality that has grown through you, that has grown through you throughout April 2018. By the time you get to the end of this month, you will feel this, you will sense this, and it's going to be amazing. And it's also going to make you like you very daring, and very powerful with the certain areas in your life that you wouldn't normally feel powerful about. On another hand, it's going to make you feel very adventurous indeed. And also there is the third part of April. It's also make you feel quite vigilant towards the things that you wouldn't normally be vigilant towards. You will be able to sense things you weren't able to sense before, because you will breach towards the things that have been kind of veiled before. You will breach towards the things that have had a fog around. Now that fog is about to go, that fog is about to disappear, and you're about not only breach on the other side, but you're about to get to the other side, and you're going to realize that you are about to not only invoke something very wonderful and beautiful into your life, but you're also going to realize that this is a brand new beginning that is going to start after this moment, after this point, because determination is going to be absolutely amazing, mind-blowing. And also you will have a celebration. There is going to be the celebration at the end of April that you will want to have with your family members. If you haven't got a family members, maybe this celebration will be with your best friends. However, there is going to be determination, there is going to be the step in the right direction, and also also following after that point, there is a lost opportunity that you are going to have. This is another thing that I was going to have, the tiny little lost opportunity. But how fantastic, because you will realize that also this little tiny lost opportunity that you will realize that you will have at the very end of April is just going to make you feel really amazing, because straight away after that you're going to realize that actually, you know, this was the absolutely perfect thing to do. This was the perfect thing to happen, because now you will able to actually to go, you know, towards the second stage, second level in your life, just basically moving on from the things that you thought that they're not going to work out. Like, for example, the lost opportunity, it's actually going to be really good for you, because there is something really good, something really powerful, something really significant going to happen after that. A learning experience is going to be connected to you learning something new, to you trying something new. There is a little bit of fear, as you're like, oh my god, I'm a little bit nervous, but it's a really good fear, it's a really good nervousness. I can see so much optimism, and I can see an adventure connected to this. So you're just kind of like, lots of you are going to feel like you're waking up. Lots of you are going to feel this burst of energy. Lots of you are going to feel this burst of positivity. A lot that you have been working on in the last year, even 2 years actually, is just going to come into fruition now. It is just going to start happening this month, because the big door are about to open, and after that moment, after that point, the things are going to start happening much faster than they were happening before. Indeed. Okay. What else I was going to say, for those of you that are in couples, for Geminis, couples, there is some kind of issue that you are going to deal with your partner this month. There is some kind of problem that you're going to deal with your partner this month. There is some kind of issue that you're going to need to discuss with your partner this month, because it's connected to your home, it's connected to your finances, and it's connected to you, the way you feel. You can't relax until you sort this out. You can't chill out until you sort this out. So which means there was something that was on your mind connected to your partner, husband, wife, that you didn't sit down and you didn't discuss, and it was making you really kind of nervous. And on another hand, what else I was going to say, you see, there is going to be a very important situation, very important thing that you're going to actually do with your partner this month. Indeed, a very, very important and very powerful decision that you're going to need to make. There is an indecisive situation that is overpowering indeed this month, and you also have a number 4, which means that it's a lot about relationships, I told you. And now there is when it comes to those of you in relationship, this is going to be the month when you're actually going to have to make a really big decisions. There are 2 things that are just going to be playing up a lot in your mind, so it's a very, very important decision that is going to be made this month. Indeed. Okay, for those of you that are single and ready to mingle, I can see you actually chilling out this month a lot. I told you, you will be kind of going out a lot. You will be meeting lots of new people. You will be reconnecting with lots of people. You will be meeting new friends and things like that. And I am seeing someone very interesting. I can see the chance of someone very interesting and very powerful to start manifesting in your life. There is a certain recognition that you are going to have. Whether you work for the company, whether you're self-employed, whether you're retired, whether you're looking for a job, whether you're at university, it doesn't matter. This situation is going to be connected to recognition. There's going to be few recognitions this month, my gorgeous Geminis, indeed. But there is a particular recognition that you're going to have that is going to mean to you quite a lot. You're going to feel proud of yourself, people are going to feel proud of you. And you're going to feel very happy, and other people are going to feel happy for you. At the time of you being most proud, at the time you're thinking, oh, I achieved so much, I really like it. At the time when you're thinking, oh, fantastic, I'm on the right track, I'm on the right journey. There is someone very interesting about to start manifesting in your life, and this particular person, this is for those of you that are single and ready to mingle, okay, and basically this particular person is going to start manifesting in your life right at a time when something really good happens to you, when you hear this particular news, when you realize that you're really on the right track, you're on the right journey, and it's going to come through your own personal recognition, and it's going to come through your own personal victory and mental clarity. And this is going to be absolutely brilliant, because this person is going to have a really good impact on you. somebody very professional, very interesting, and very powerful indeed. My beautiful Geminis, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love you to bits. Mwah. Sending you a kiss again. Please don't forget to share me on social networks, because that helps a lot to spread my videos, and like Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so, and don't forget to comment in the comment section below, of course. Thank you ever so much, and thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.